Right. No, I'm not saying I'm not saying people said biological. I'm saying the concept has been hardened into
I've actually never
actual.
heard a Christian say that ever in my life. It's always some other people saying they heard Christians say this or they heard the theology being taught this way. I've literally never came across
I,
anybody
and I
that
didn't say, yeah,
says that.
I heard Christians say that. I didn't.
Okay,
Oh, that,
let's get this straight then. So no Christian ever believed that Jesus is the biological son of God. So we're still like it's not a come on, like we got to deal with what the verse is addressing. The verse says you can't come to Allah as a son
very
at all.
clearly.
Okay.
I can see it, yeah, very clearly.
Okay, so then
That this term was used and used and used, and the understanding has been skewed.
what
So
understanding
there
is
came a
skewed?
correction.
But hold on. The problem that I'm having, Sarah, is you say you see it clearly. The verse says that you can only come to Allah as a slave. Can you come to Allah as a son according to this verse?
No,
So if Jesus is coming to God as a son, is he contradicting the Quran?
no,
What? I don't
no,
know. Can you come to Allah as a son?
no,
So if Jesus is coming to God as a son, is he contradicting the Quran?
no.
Well, all right.
It's because you got to stay in the spirit. You have to, stay out of the flesh, and you have to understand these things in a spiritual
yeah,
sense.
I remember
Thank
it.
you, sir.
I told you, I knew it. Mariam, that is Mary. Yeah, I talked to her on my channel, bro. It didn't last long.
Peace of Christ be with you guys. Today's video is GodLogic debate with 3 Muslims, 2 Muslim ladies, and 1 Muslim man. And the main topic is Paul is better than Muhammad. So let's go ahead and watch the debate from the beginning. Please subscribe if you haven't, like, and let me know what you think in the comment section. So let's watch.
What's up, Lana?
Hello. Hi.
Welcome back.
Hi. Good morning. Or just like I don't know what the time.
Oh, it's morning time for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you just keep bringing Aisha age, Aisha age. You need to just focus in the Bible about Rebecca age. She was 3 years old, and that was proved by the rabbis of the Jews.
Can
So
you show
before
me?
speaking
Can you
about
show me the
other
verse?
knowledge,
Can you show me the verse that says Rebecca
yes,
was 3?
I could send for you also the links of the rabbis
No,
speaking
I
about
don't care
this.
about any rabbis or anything. I want to see
No,
the
you should
verse.
care. You should care about this. You can't just say I don't care about rabbis. If the
Wait,
rabbis speak about
those
this,
same rabbis say that Jesus is not the Messiah. Do you take what they say?
sorry,
Those same rabbis that you're quoting say that Jesus is not the Messiah. Do you agree with them?
no, but they say also
Ah,
Jesus is not God. Do you agree
wait,
with them?
wait, hold on a second. So so from the beginning, Lana, listen to yourself before you speak. Listen to yourself.
No, you cannot
I
ask
in the
me a
beginning, Lana.
question like
Lana,
that.
Lana,
Also, they saying
Lana,
Jesus
I
is
have to
not
mute you
God.
now, Lana, because you're too quick to speak, slow to listen. I said I reject these rabbis. You said no, you have to listen to them.
Yes.
So I'm gonna apply the same standard to you that you're trying to apply to me. If I have to listen to the rabbis, so do you. The rabbis here say that Jesus is not the Messiah. Are they correct?
I'm not speaking about Jesus. We are speaking about the age of marriage, right?
Are you appealing? Who's
You
your
look at the history.
authority?
Listen,
Who's your
listen, listen.
authority? Who's your authority?
Twisting the question
Who is your
not gonna
authority?
get anywhere.
Who's your authority?
Quran and my prophet.
Okay, so why are you quoting rabbis?
Because this is in your history.
That's
is
not
your
in my
book.
history.
This is-
The
Yes, it
rabbinic
is.
Jews are not in my
And
history.
actually, it's still until
No,
now.
how about this? You want to know my history? Church father. That's my history. Church father.
Oh, we know church father and
father.
priests, and most of them are pedophiles, rapists. We know this.
Like
Yes.
like Muhammad. Gotcha.
No,
Okay.
no,
Like
never.
Muhammad.
That's never.
So now this is what I need
That's
you to
never
do, Lana.
true.
Before you go, I need you to do this for
No,
me as well.
you
I need
cut
you, Lana.
people
I
off
need you, Lana. Hold
because
on, be
they
quiet.
don't
Be quiet,
want
Lana. Be quiet. Shut up. This is what I need you to do, Lana. I need you to show me the Bible verse where it says that Rebecca was 3. Do not waste my time. Don't try to quote me some rabbi, some antichrist rabbi that you yourself don't appeal to. You don't appeal to them when they say Jesus is not the Messiah. So don't try to force them on me when you can just pick and choose when you want to pick them or not, when you want to use them or not. So show me the verse where it says Rebecca was 3. Show me the Bible verse. Don't waste my time. Go ahead. Unmute your mic.
Sorry, you can't ask me about this. We need first of all, you need to answer me.
You have
when
5
did
seconds to
Mary?
show me the Bible verse or you're out of here.
No, I'm not gonna show it to you. You know
5,
it. You know this. You know this very
4,
very good, right?
3,
In the Quran, there is no Aisha
2,
8.
1.
In the
Thank you for
Quran,
proving
there is
Muhammad is
no
right.
Aisha
Thank you
8.
for proving that Muhammad is correct. Thank you for proving that Muhammad is correct. That Muslim women are half brain. As long as you're a Muslim, you come out of Islam, God will refresh your brain and give you a full one. You got the verse?
Yes, I got 2 verses actually, not one.
Beautiful. Finally, let's get it.
2
All right.
verses, huh?
We got 2 verses. So she's about to show us 2 verses that says that Rebecca was 3 years old.
But wait, you asked her for
No,
one.
I'm
and
not
she about to bring you 2.
She's about to bring 2, man. She doing
2.
the extra.
No, I'm
She
gonna.
did
I'm gonna. No,
You
okay.
get
I'm just let you.
extracurricular
I'm
over
gonna let you finish, okay? And then just when you finish.
Then let him finish.
No, we waiting on you. We got it. Tell me where to go.
No, it's okay.
We
Take your
listening?
time.
We listening?
No.
We go ahead, Lana. We listening.
All right, what is
Because I
it?
want him to open Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy.
She trying to get extra
Yeah.
credit.
Wait a second.
Yeah, and see what Jesus have said.
Wait. Deuteronomy. What does Deuteronomy have to do with Rebecca?
Just let her
Nothing.
cook, man. Let her cook. Let her. Hey, man.
Hey, Lana, I'm gonna give you big screen. Lana, you got big
Oh
screen.
my
Give it a big
What
beat,
does
man.
Deuteronomy gotta do with mother loving Rebecca, man? You got big screen. Show us. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Lana. Give it to us.
Go ahead, Lana.
Nobody.
You got big screen, Lana. Look at your picture. Look at you. Just pitiful. Just looking like a pitiful tea there. Just a sad tea. Terrible. Lana Ta'ala
Lana,
on
cook.
the liar.
You got the floor, Lana. Cook.
Hey, Lana Ta'ala on the liar, man. What Deuteronomy got to do with Rebecca? Lana Ta'ala, Lana on the liar.
I get on my nerves.
What?
No, yeah, this is. Listen.
What in
You're speaking
Allah's
with.
Jannah
No.
does
You are
Deuteronomy
speaking with
gotta
a girl who's
with
living in
Rebecca?
the West, so I know everything. Just don't lie and just saying, "Oh, this is
Oh, she
not
know
happening."
everything. She
All
know
right, good.
everything.
You
Yeah.
got the verse? You got the verse that says Rebecca was 3?
No,
Yeah,
I got the verse that
Deuteronomy.
says.
Sorry.
Deuteronomy, y'all.
Come back when you got the verse.
Hello, can you hear me?
How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Were you here before?
I was backstage a few days ago, but I didn't get on.
Okay.
But
Well, welcome.
that's why I was calling in about, because you a few days ago you were talking about the Injil, and I was trying to jump in on that conversation.
Oh, you're a Muslim, right?
Yes.
I think I talked to her on my channel.
You did?
Yeah, she sounds familiar.
Okay. All right. Do you believe that, or do you want to touch on the Injil, or do you want to touch on the topic today? Whatever you want.
Yeah, the Injil.
All right. All right. So, guys, the last time we were talking about what is the Injil. Oh no, there's a bit of an echo. Do you have me? Am I in your Bluetooth or anything?
Hold on. I am in the car.
Yeah.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah. Testing. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So, what is the Injil, Sister Sarah?
All right. So I was always taught that the Injil was like the red letter Bibles.
Yep.
So the red letters, the words that Jesus spoke.
Okay.
Is
So-
the Injil.
So then you believe that we do have the Injil in the Bible,
Yes, within the Bible contains the Injil.
and you're sure you're Muslim?
100%.
Okay. So all right. So the Bible contains the Injil. Now, when I go into the Injil and I see what Jesus said, right? I see things. Well, let me just pull up something and see what you think. I see things that obviously contradict what the Quran says, right? So, so for example, I'll see something like.
She says she used to think that the Injil was red letter only.
No, she thinks that.
Oh, she thinks it now.
She's saying that the Injil are the direct
Just
words
red
of
letter.
Jesus.
Right,
Yes,
okay.
the direct words of Jesus. And
Interesting.
pay attention, bro.
Interesting. It hit my ears different, man. I'm listening. It just hit my ears different.
Right.
Live, I'm about to come in and take your seat and let you have my
Yeah,
seat.
come take a spot, Hunter.
It hit my ears different, y'all. I'm listening.
What is up with this name, Hunter? Inta Jamil? What is that?
He be having
Arabic.
Huh?
It's Arabic.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. What is it? Say it again to me.
Inta Jamil?
Thank you.
What a loser.
It means it's in the masculine form in the Arabic. It means you are beautiful. So you're calling me beautiful.
Oh, well, yeah, I have no problem with that. You're beautiful, Hunter.
No, but now I got the Muslim ladies hitting on me.
No Diddy though. No Diddy. What? No
Oh,
Diddy.
You missed it. The comment.
take my private jet out of here.
All right.
No Diddy.
So this is what the Injil says. Now this is Jesus specifically. Now this, it doesn't like show red. It doesn't color it red, but you know, in a red letter Bible, it would be red. All right.
Yeah.
So it says here, for God, so this is Jesus speaking. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Now, obviously, this goes against what the Quran says, because Jesus is saying that he's the son of God in the Injil, while in the Quran, obviously it says that Jesus is not the son of God, right? So how do we reconcile? How do we deal with this?
Well, from my understanding, it's the father-son relationship is a metaphor,
Okay.
and so when it was used right throughout from the children of Israel. The term was used, sons of God. You know, they're like children to me. I'm like a father. So the father-son relationship was always, the father-son metaphor was used when everybody had the appropriate understanding.
Got you. So you're saying that, you know, it was a figurative meaning of father and sonship, but people misused it to take it literal, like God actually had sex and then sired a son.
Or to bring it into flesh, right? And we know, yeah, if you're flesh minded, you're against God. You're hostile to God. So when Jesus came and people started following him, they actually hardened that relationship into the flesh, which had to be corrected.
So this is why I hear what you're saying. This is why this doesn't help, because if even in a figurative sense, Allah rejects being a father at all. Whether it's figurative, whether it's literal, he rejects it. All right, he denies any type of sonship anybody can have with him. He does this here in this verse. So we go to chapter 19, verse 93 of the Quran. Look what it says here. It says, oh, that's kind of small. Let me kind of zoom in a bit. There we go. So it says here, there is none in the heavens and the earth, but cometh unto the beneficent as a slave.
That's it. That's all.
So you can't come to him even as a metaphorical son, like a figurative son, literal son, nothing. You can't come to him as a son at all. You can only come to him as a slave, as a servant, right?
Right.
So this gets rid of, so let's say even if Jesus was saying that he's the son of God figuratively, that still goes against the Quran.
How? Because if it's figurative, then in reality, then there isn't that relationship. If it's figurative, if it's a metaphor, then the reality is that it's just a metaphor.
Well, see, if he rejects any figurative sonship, then that means that if Jesus is saying that there is a figurative sonship, then that goes against what the Quran says, because it can't be figurative, it can't be anything.
But if it's figurative, then it's figurative. It's not real.
Well, no.
And so then the Quran is correct.
No. For example, you can have, just because something is figurative doesn't mean it's not real. What's an example? So you can have something, you can have a literal meaning and you got a figurative meaning, but they still both are in reality. Like, for example, an adopted son, for example. An adopted son is not a literal son, right?
Okay, I wouldn't agree with that. He's not a biological.
Right, that biological is literal. Like that's literal. Do you believe that an adoptive son is a literal son?
I mean, he's not biological, but he can certainly be a son.
Oh, okay. So in what way do you believe that because I'm confused. If Allah rejects any sense that he is a father, like you can't come to him as a figurative son. If Jesus is coming to him as a figurative son, then he's going against the Quran, because the Quran says don't do that. You get what I'm saying?
Right, but I think Jesus was using it in the correct form.
There is no correct form.
That it's a figurative spiritual relationship.
But again, there is no correct form. That's what I'm showing you. According to Allah, there is no correct form in which you can come to him as a son. The only correct form that you can come to Allah is as a slave. That's the only correct way you can come to Allah. That's it.
Right, and that is the clarification of the Quran. That yes, we were all using this term, father, son. Jesus was using it in the correct way, and his followers hardened it into flesh.
But
people hardened it into flesh, not even just his father. The whole, most of the world hardened it into flesh.
But this is what Jesus is teaching. This isn't anybody else. This is Jesus saying that he's the Son of God, and it's by him you should have eternal life.
Right. Jesus is not saying I am the biological Son of God.
No, nobody believed that. No one ever said that Jesus was the biological son of God. No one ever said that.
That's what I get from Christians, is that they're believing that this is a earthly relationship, a fleshly relationship.
No.
No, Christianity has never taught that Jesus is biologically the son of the Father. Any Christian who tells you that, I honestly, I even have a hard time believing any Christian has even said that.
Right. No, I'm not saying I'm not saying people said biological. I'm saying the concept has been hardened into.
I've actually never heard a Christian say that ever in my life. It's always some other people saying they heard Christians say this, or they heard the theology being taught this way. I've literally never came across anybody.
And I didn't say, yeah, I heard Christians say that.
Okay, so let's get this straight then. So no Christian ever believed that Jesus is the biological son of God. So we're still, like it's not come on, like we got to deal with what the verse is addressing. The verse says you can't come to Allah as a son at all.
Clearly.
Okay.
I can see it, very clearly.
Okay, so then
that this term was used and used and used, and the understanding has been skewed.
What understanding is skewed? But hold on. The problem that I'm having, Sarah, is you say you see it clearly. The verse says that you can only come to Allah as a slave. Can you come to Allah as a son according to this verse?
No.
So if Jesus is coming to God as a son, is he contradicting the Quran?
No.
And
what?
I don't
know.
know. Well, all right.
That's because you got to stay in the spirit. You have to, stay out of the flesh, and you have to understand these things in a spiritual sense.
Yeah, I remember.
Thank you, sir.
I told you, I knew it. Mariam, that is Mary. Yeah, I talked to her on my channel, bro. It didn't last long. I knew it. Yeah, that's her. That's her, bro. I was gonna say she sounds like this lady named Mary that I talked to, and yeah, that's her account name that she logged in on. Mary. Yeah, I talked to her.
Hey man, Lanah to Allah on the liar, man. Good Lord. All right, sorry. Now,
fix your hat, Chef.
You call me Athari.
Athari, gotcha.
All right.
Right. Do you believe that that Muhammad is better than Paul?
Yes.
In what way?
I believe that Prophet Muhammad preached truth and Paul preached falsehood, and by that is like preaching the Trinity.
Got you. Oh, it's preaching the Trinity.
Yeah.
So you're saying preaching the Trinity is can you show me where Paul preached the Trinity?
Did he not propose it?
You said that he did. Can you show me the verse?
I can look for it.
Okay.
All right, give me a sec.
Nice. Have you ever read Paul's teachings? Author?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Have you ever read Paul's letters?
A little bit of it, just like not the whole thing.
A little bit of it.
Which one?
Yo, what part of his letter have you read?
I don't know, just like parts of it, I guess. Read verses that I've heard of.
Read verses that you've heard of.
Can we get a name?
Can you quote us the four schools of thought?
Athari, Ashari.
No, bro.
Hanbali, huh?
The four schools of thought within Paul's letters.
Oh, I don't know them.
You don't know? It's all good.
But how is that exactly relevant? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Paul. Yeah, I don't know where Paul preached the Trinity.
So why would you accuse Paul of such shirk?
They don't believe he believed in the Trinity.
Believing in the Trinity and preaching the Trinity.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. There's a difference, I believe. Yeah, that believing in it would just be the concept, but like preaching it would just be the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, all being God.
So what do you have against Paul? Then you said Paul taught falsehood while Muhammad taught truth, and that was the Trinity, and you couldn't show me where Paul taught the Trinity. So what else do you have? Was that it? Was that the only thing?
I was actually here to talk about the Trinity, but I didn't actually.
Of course. I know you wanted to talk about the Trinity. Yeah. There's different angles and ways that you guys try to creep that in, and unfortunately for you, I'm a chef and a sheikh, so I can see that stuff coming from a mile away, dog. So maybe I need something else. Then I need something else to show me that Muhammad's better than Paul.
Yeah, I don't really have anything. I don't really study the Bible that much. I usually just look into Islam.
Gotcha.
Trinity stuff.
Gotcha.
But do you want to discuss the Trinity?
Absolutely not. I want to talk about Paul being better than Muhammad, or vice versa. All right. Can I tell you why I believe Paul is better than Muhammad?
Why so?
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, I already know. Yeah, I already know what you're gonna bring up.
Okay. Give me 1 second though. You got the verse?
Bro.
Oh, somebody else on this.
It's Lanah. Do you have the verse?
Bro.
Lanah to Allah. Lanah to Allah. You got the verse? Going once. Going twice.
I said to you, open Deuteronomy. Why you cut me off?
Do you have the verse that says Rebecca's 3?
Yes. Just open Deuteronomy.
All right. What verse is that?
I said to you, just open it.
Wait. So Rebecca is mentioned in Deuteronomy?
No, I'm saying the Bible says it's okay.
What?
Lanah to Allah on
He's
the line,
lying.
man.
That is crazy.
Hey, bring your kids and your family. I'll bring my kids and my family. And we just gonna invoke Lanah to Allah on the liar, man. Let's get into why I believe Paul is infinitely better than Muhammad.
We have a question.
Sure.
If you bring up like a question, I answer it. Can we talk about the Trinity?
If you prove yourself to be honest, to
Mhm.
be honest in this conversation, you answer directly. You affirm texts that I show you that's in your face. If you show that you're honest, then yes, you'll be worthy of talking about the Trinity.
All right.
Deal?
All right, he'll there.
All right. Fair enough, right? Fair, everybody? Fair?
Yeah, I think so.
Fair, Hunter?
I think so, man.
All right. So the reason why I believe that one of the reasons why I believe that Paul is better than Muhammad is because Paul had, number one, let me ask you this. Did anyone experience or witness Muhammad's experience in the cave?
Did anyone experience in the cave? Only
Yeah,
Muhammad.
when supposedly the angel Jibril first came to him, did
Oh, yeah.
anybody? Nobody?
Yeah.
Somebody did experience it with him?
Only Prophet Muhammad was there.
Oh, only him. So he was by himself, no witnesses.
I mean, yeah, like you'd have to yeah, of course, if it's one witness, you have to prove that witness is reliable and as affirm that he's a reliable source to give that
He's not
as
not
a Muslim.
he's a claimant, not a witness. He's a claimant. I did this.
Yeah,
but this happened to
the
me.
distinction between Prophet Muhammad, the angel coming to Prophet Muhammad, and the angel or Jesus coming to Paul was that the Sahabas or his companions himself witnessed a couple times Gabriel even being with the prophet in the form of a human.
Says
Paul,
Muhammad. Says
No,
they
that-
said Muhammad said.
No, says them. They saw the.
How did they know that? How did they know that was Gabriel? Did Gabriel tell them?
There was some miracle they found like Gabriel like they didn't see this man anywhere. There was no travel marks over. I have to look for the hadith. Let me look for it.
No, yeah, there's a hadith that talks about how there was a really good-looking young man that was in Muhammad's tent and it was just him and Muhammad by himself. No one's seen this dude before. And then the dude left Muhammad's tent, and they asked Muhammad who was this, and he said that was Gabriel.
Yeah, and there was no foot prints of the man walking anywhere.
So how does that prove anything that's Gabriel?
Yeah, I'm just saying there's a distinction between when you say that Prophet Muhammad witnessed Gabriel as to
Nobody witnessed.
No, it's not even about that. That's not the only experience. The Sahabas recorded. There's other narrations that would affirm that people saw Gabriel giving revelation to Prophet Muhammad.
So these people are followers of Muhammad?
Yeah.
And so these people who are recording these things are on the side of Muhammad, followers of Muhammad. So they would have, some type of motive to make it seem like he's actually receiving revelation, and they have some type of inclination that it's true. Like, look, Gabriel visited him. We saw this beautiful young man that he used to spend time with by himself.
I mean, yeah, that would just be a circular reasoning as to why it's somewhat false, right? Unless you can actually prove from the basis of my claim that
let's talk about this for a second, because we both have. So, by the way, the Sahaba, are they messengers of God?
No,
they're not. So they didn't have any inspiration or anything like that. They're not messengers or anything. Okay, so we have two people who have had an experience. Paul had his experience on the road to Damascus, claims that he saw Jesus, and that caused his conversion. He started preaching the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad claims to have had an experience in the cave, and therefore his prophethood begins. Now we have were there any messengers or prophets or anything like that or apostles that was able to affirm Muhammad's revelation and his experience?
From itself, the revelation itself would be divine, and we can affirm this using the scripture itself, because Prophet Muhammad prophesied things.
No apostolic, no messengers, no prophet gave witness or credence to Muhammad's revelation.
Yeah, so I think you're just ignoring what I'm saying, right?
No, I'm not. I'm taking everything you're saying. You're saying,
yeah.
No, man, the Quran is good enough. That's what you're saying. The Quran itself is a good enough witness. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying that you're arguing that there's no eye testimonies to Prophet Muhammad's first revelation. I'm saying the first revelation, there was no eyewitnesses, but there were other occurrences where there were eyewitnesses seeing Prophet Muhammad getting revelation.
I understand. See,
you have people saying
that they used to see Muhammad they used to see Muhammad in the midst of him getting a revelation where he would foam at the mouth, fall to the ground, he'll be twitching and stuff or breaking into a cold sweat. They would experience these things and say that, yeah, we saw Muhammad getting a revelation.
Yeah, there was even a hadith that talks about Aisha narrated that on a cold day, even when Prophet Muhammad got revelation, he would be sweating on like a cold day, you know. And I know I can understand, right? You don't take it as authoritative.
That's called epilepsy.
I know, whatever you say. But what are like?
No,
Okay,
he said,
But you're basically arguing.
For example, can you give me an example where any prophet was receiving a revelation and as a result was foaming at the mouth, breaking into cold sweats, shaking, twitching, and fainting? Can you give me any example of a prophet or messenger?
Did it say he fainted?
Yeah, you have hadith narrations from your people, from the companions, that said that Muhammad fainted sometimes when he got the revelation.
Okay, so you're asking me from the Bible itself, or
Any Bible, wherever where you believe, Quran, Torah, Injil?
Yeah.
Show me any example of any prophet that when they received revelation, they would either faint, break out into cold sweats, twitch a bit, you know.
Yeah, but I would just say
foam
that,
at the mouth.
yeah, he was like
Yeah, but-
seasoned out or something. That don't sound right.
I mean, you're saying that are you just presupposing that he's like crazy and he's like insane?
Well, we'll see. Let's
But,
see if this is if this is consistent with how God gives revelation.
Yeah, but like it doesn't matter how whatever your Bible says, because I don't take that as authoritative. Nor do I
Can
take
you
that-
show me? That's why you can use your Quran. Use your Quran.
Yeah, so the Quran isn't a hadith, right? It's not.
Yes, it is. The
telling
Quran
about-
says it's a hadith. The Quran says it's the best hadith. So don't say that.
Where does it say that?
Where does the Quran say that it's the best hadith?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
hadith.
actually, matter of fact, what is hadith?
Statement.
No. What is a hadith? In the
Hadith.
Islamic,
The word hadith means statement.
Islamic definition. What is hadith?
That's what the word means.
The
I know
statements
hadith.
and actions of Muhammad.
I know, but I'm talking about.
So
the
do you want me? So
Islamic-
do you want me to show you where the Quran says it's a hadith?
I know. No, I'm asking. What does the Islamic term mean for hadith?
I just already gave you that answer. Why are you repeating?
that's the Arabic definition.
No, he just answered it
Oh.
for you. It's the statements and actions of Prophet Muhammad.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Muhammad,
so-
not even that.
No,
Yeah,
but the
so-
Quran itself, the Quran itself is a hadith. So is the Quran
The
the
best
statements and
state-
actions of Muhammad?
It's the best statement. Are you saying that?
That's what the Quran says. It says it's
Yeah.
the best hadith.
Yeah.
So if you're saying that Islamically, hadith means sayings and actions of Muhammad, did you agree with his definition?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Quran says that it is the best sayings and actions of Muhammad.
No. So when it comes to Arabic words, right? Words can be, differently.
Oh, really?
You see, I was gonna say
Yeah,
that. You,
I
you
mean-
forgot they could change what words mean.
Depending on the
Yes,
Muslim.
also-
Right. They could change it.
It also matters.
And just to
on the
correct you real quick, Muslim man, remember, I'm not saying that that's what hadith means. I'm saying when you say, hey, what does hadith mean Islamically? We know that when you go to the hadith outside of the Quran, it's these statements and actions of Muhammad. But he's correct. Hadith is explanation and statement in which your God says that the Quran is the best one.
Yeah, the best statement, but it's not. But when it says the best hadith, it's not talking about the best hadith. Talking about Prophet Muhammad.
When the
I don't know.
Quran says it's the best hadith,
No,
it's not
I don't
talking about
think-
the best
yeah, I don't-
hadith.
No.
What?
Yeah,
What's
it doesn't.
that?
You can keep laughing. It doesn't really change my position. I'm trying to answer.
Right,
that.
it's not, you can keep your position. It keeps us laughing. Keep your position. It'll keep us laughing.
I don't know what it changed. I'm just saying that when it says it's the best hadith, it's not saying that it is the best hadith talking about Prophet Muhammad, but rather just the best statement.
Nobody said anything like that. Nobody said nothing like that.
You just said that.
You said.
You
Look,
said
dude,
that.
Relax. You said that the Quran is not a hadith. So I said, actually, your Quran literally says it's a hadith. It says it's the best hadith.
Yeah, when I say
You respond by saying, when it says it's the best hadith, it's not saying it's the best hadith.
no, you cut me off before I could finish my sentence.
I'm sorry, man. You made me bust into laughter, but I got you. Okay, so you agree that the Quran is a hadith, right?
Not talking about Prophet Muhammad in that context. No,
But is it a hadith?
it is a hadith, a statement, the Arabic word statement.
It is
yes.
a hadith. Beautiful. So the Quran is a
Don't
hadith.
please, wait, please don't shaman me.
So-
When I
so
say
in-
the best hadith, it's talking about statements. But when I say a hadith in the context of the Islamic definition, I'm talking about Prophet Muhammad's.
I got you, my
saying-
friend. I got you. So you got two kinds of hadith. You got the Quran as a hadith, and you got, which are the sayings and actions of Muhammad. And then you got the hadith that are the real actions and sayings of Muhammad. Got you.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. So now getting back to what we're talking about. Using your Quran, can you show me any prophet or messenger that when receiving wahi, they foamed at the mouth, or fainted, or broke into cold sweat, started hyperventilating. What else was there? Or foamed at the mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say that's
grabbed up too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just say that's not beneficial. That's not beneficial knowledge in any extent.
It is very beneficial. Dude, saying that it doesn't matter is not an answer to my question.
Yes, it is. Because the Quran, we believe as a Muslim that the Quran is a guidance for mankind. We don't just believe that it's just a storybook about, oh, he did this, this happened. No, it doesn't matter whether or not God revealed this or not. If Prophet Muhammad foamed at the mouth during when he got revelation, and we have a consensus of people who.
So you're saying that the Quran doesn't give all the details?
Does it necessarily need to? No, I don't believe it gives out every single unnecessary detail. I believe it gives the necessary.
What if the Quran says that it gives all the details?
Yeah, it talks when it. I know what you're gonna refer to when we say it's a perfectly explained book when it's in detailedly explained. This is just in reference of laws.
Okay. So only only referring to laws, not everything.
Yeah.
Okay. What if the Quran said it's detailed about everything? Would that be
about literally everything?
Yeah. What if it said everything?
Yeah, I know that's what the verse says about everything, but in the context you're referring to, it's
wait, no. You didn't. Now you're, dude. You referred to a verse that says it's fully detailed. It's fully detailed. It's fully explained. You said it doesn't say everything. It's just talking about the laws.
When I know. Yeah, when I meant to say everything, I'm saying it's not saying literally every single detail of the aspect of law. I'm saying in the context of laws and orders that God has bestowed upon us.
Got it. So when the Quran says it's a detailed explanation of everything, it doesn't mean everything. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's referring to laws and orders.
Okay. So where in the verse does it say that it's detailed about laws and orders only? Everything about laws and orders.
I believe prior to that verse, it was talking about Pharaoh, I believe, right? I might be wrong, and it was talking about laws and like these and things. Before it says that it's a detailed explanation of, and also Prophet Muhammad.
It's not talking about Pharaoh at all.
I said I believe, so I might be wrong. That's why I said I might be wrong.
Well, yeah, you're wrong. So it's not talking about.
Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, but Prophet Muhammad told us to take the interpretations of the Quran from the Salafs, right? And I believe the Salafs do all confirm that it's talking.
That's actually good. You know what Ibn Mujahid said?
What do you say? I don't. Is he Salaf? Or is he Salaf?
Is he?
I don't believe.
You don't know who Ibn Mujahid is?
I don't know every single scholar.
So you can't take from a scholar if they're not a Salaf.
No,
they don't hold to.
No, I'm saying that the consensus, literally every single Salaf all affirms that it's referring to laws and orders, not a single.
That's not true. Who? Give me one.
Give you one?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Do you take from Ibn Kathir?
Kathir Salaf, yeah, I would take from him.
Okay, good. This is what Ibn Kathir says, or he quotes Ibn Mujahid explaining this verse. What's this? I'm sorry, not Mujahid. Excuse me, man. Even better, Ibn Masud. My bad, y'all. Ibn Masud. You know who Ibn Masud is, right?
Yeah.
Ibn Masud is one of the guys you're supposed to learn the Quran from.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ibn Kathir also says the same thing. So watch this. Here it is. This is chapter 16, verse 89. I'm in Ibn Kathir's Tafsir. Scroll down to it. Ibn Masud said, I turned to him and saw his eyes streaming with tears. The Quran explains everything.
Yeah, keep reading.
And we revealed to you the book, to you as an explanation of some things, life.
Everything.
Only the laws, Hunter. Everything.
Wow.
Ibn Masud said, Allah made it unclear. No, he made it clear.
No, unclear. You got
it. Made it unclear?
You got it.
Is it clear or unclear, Hunter?
No, I think it's clear.
I think it's unclear that he made it clear.
No, I don't say that.
That in this Quran, there is, watch this, there is complete knowledge about everything.
All right, keep going.
That's what he quotes Ibn Masud.
Yeah, I know. Keep going.
All right, so now Ibn Kathir continues. The Quran contains all kinds of beneficial knowledge, such as reports of what happened in the past, information about what is yet to come, what is lawful and unlawful, what people need to know about their worldly affairs, their religion, their livelihood in this world, and their destiny in the hereafter. Not just laws, everything.
No, because look, when you read the rest of that stuff, it don't really mean what it means. So once you get to laws, in context of everything, the understanding points you back to the laws.
Got it.
Because it don't really mean everything when they say it. So Ibn Kathir didn't mean the rest of what he said here.
Right. I got you.
You know.
So when he says beneficial knowledge, that means only the law.
Yeah.
Such as reports of what happened in the past, only the law.
Yeah, it's just the law. Yeah.
Information about what is yet to come, only the law.
Yeah, just the law.
What is lawful and unlawful, only the law. What people need to know about their worldly affairs, only the law.
Law. Exactly.
Their religion,
Law.
their livelihood,
Law.
their hereafter,
Law.
destiny.
Yeah, because see, you're reading it in English. You know what I mean?
That's where we're messing up.
All right.
That's where we're freaking
That's where you went.
regime. That's where we're messing up. We're reading it.
That's where we
in
went
English.
wrong. We went wrong.
Wow. I get it now. I get it.
No, I thought you were gonna quote. I thought you were gonna quote.
This
I thought you were
deep.
gonna quote. I said I thought you were gonna quote 12:111. But
Oh, you thought I was gonna see? See, this is what happened.
hey, actually, matter of fact, what verse did you actually quote?
This is chapter 16, verse 89.
All right, perfect.
See, you have you watched my channel before?
Sometimes.
So you've seen me bring this stuff up. And see, here's the thing, guys. I am always 10 steps ahead of the person I'm talking, because I know that you watched it. And I know that you thought I was going to bring up chapter 12, verse 111, because you thought that you know my arguments. Psych! There's another one that says it, 1689, and this tafsir is worse than 12:111. See? So the Quran, look at Scott. Everything. Everything, man.
You said 16:108.
16 chapter 16 verse 89.
And that ain't the end of it either. There's more that say it too. Your Quran says it at least 6 times, I believe. So yeah, it's tough, man.
So here it is. This is where we are. Now that we know that your Quran doesn't just say that it's fully detailed about laws, but it's detailed about everything. It should give you the details of how the prophets received their revelation. So I am just in asking you, can you show me from the Quran where Moses or Yahya or Ishaq or anybody else, when they received revelation, they foamed at the mouth, they fainted, or they broke into cold sweats, started hyperventilating, any of these things? Can you show me that this was a consistent thing when it came to revelation with the prophet?
All right, give me 1 sec.
I was waiting on it.
Go back to the tafsir. Matter of fact, can you go back to the tafsir?
Okay.
All right, can you go up a little bit?
Go up a little bit, yeah.
No, go all the way up, Why is it so small? Why is it so small?
Oh, sorry. If it's hold on, let me
Yeah, can you make it a little bigger? Yeah.
This is as big as I. Let me do this.
Yeah, maximize it.
Probably do this. Does that help a little bit?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, go up a little bit.
How's this?
Yeah, that's good. All right, let's go down.
So this is the very beginning.
Yeah, that's the beginning. Yeah, go down a little bit, a little bit. Keep going. All right, perfect. Okay, go down. Okay, read from there.
All right, and we revealed the book to you as an explanation of everything. Ibn Masud said, Allah made it clear that in this Quran there is complete knowledge and about everything. The Quran contains all kinds of beneficial
Okay,
knowledge.
wait. All
Okay.
beneficial knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, so is puke is fainting while getting revelation beneficial knowledge? Be honest.
It's not just beneficial
Wait,
knowledge.
but wait, is it?
It's not just beneficial knowledge. Why are you trying to limit it to that?
All kinds.
Wait,
of
no. It goes on to say such as. So such as beneficial knowledge, such as. So it's
Yeah,
referring
but Ibn
beneficial
Masud,
knowledge
hold
about
on.
facts.
Don't, dude, come on, man. Ibn Masud says that the Quran contains knowledge about everything.
Okay.
Ibn Kathir continues to say the Quran contains all kinds of beneficial knowledge, such
Yeah.
as reports of what happened in the past.
Okay, wait.
Are the prophets their revelation, are those things
Wait.
about what happened in the past?
So when it says beneficial knowledge, such as
Is that
these
about
reports?
reports, such as
wait, let me see.
reports of what happened in the past?
Okay, yeah. So it
Are
reveals.
the revelations of the prophets reports of what happened in the past?
What? I talk about the Quran. I'm sorry. What?
Where'd he go? No.
Enough time wasting.
Ooh-wee.
Thanks guys for watching. That was the end of the debate. I really hope you have learned a lot of things in it. I think you have enjoyed, so please don't forget to hit that like button if you have enjoyed, and don't forget to check that you have subscribed. a lot of viewers here, like 80% of the viewers are not subscribers. So please check that you have subscribed, and if you find that you haven't, please subscribe right now. It's really free. You are not going to lose anything if you do that. You will just get notified when the new video is up. Now about this video, the debates, Lanah and that Muslim lady, I think she was Mariam, and this last guy, I think don't have a lot of things to say about them, because they were, all of them, they were dishonest, and you have saw that. Like Lanah, she said, like she's going to show GodLogic where it says in the Bible that Rebecca was 3 years old when she got married, and she didn't show the verse because it doesn't say that in the Bible. And you guys know the reason why Muslims like to bring that up. It's because we Christians, we show them their prophet, whom they say it's a good example. It's the best human, like it's the best example of a good human in human history. And then we show them in their own hadiths, where it says that he married Aisha at age of 6 and consummated the marriage at age of 9. So to defend them, because you guys know they will do a Levi's text to defend their prophet, even though they know he did something wrong, like, because you guys know that is inappropriate to marry a child at age of 9. That is inappropriate. So, but you guys know they have to defend their prophet. That's why they bring up that argument, saying Rebecca in the Bible, she got married at age of 3, and I haven't saw anywhere in the Bible says she was 3 years old. And you noticed in this video, like that lady Lanah, she came saying she's bringing the verse, and she didn't bring, she haven't provided any verse which says Rebecca was 3. I think you have noticed that in this video. And the second Muslim lady, you saw how dishonest she is. She didn't want to accept the logic. She didn't want to accept that Allah is not a father to anyone in any sense. There is no such a sense Allah is a father to anybody. She did agree with that. She did understand. And according to the Bible, which she said, those words Jesus says are the Injil. They are the real Injil. Jesus said, for so God loved the world, he sent his only begotten Son, so whoever believes in him shall never perish but will have eternal life. So Jesus himself, in his he said he is the only Son of God. So according to that verse, because she said that those words Jesus says are the Injil, so according to that words, Jesus said he's the Son of God. Yet according to Quran, Allah is not a father to anyone in any sense. That means Jesus contradicted, or Quran contradicted what Jesus said, and Jesus doesn't align with Islamic teachings, which means Allah is not the real God Jesus was talking about, and Jesus was not preaching Islam. She should have noticed that, because it's really simple logic, but she didn't. So she was like, but Jesus is the Son of God in the sense of a spiritual son, not in literal sense. That's a spiritual, it's a figurative, way, whatever sense it is, by maybe adopted son, metaphorical sons, spiritual son, in any such a sense you can think of, whatever sense it is, still he will never be the Son of Allah, because according to Quran chapter 19 verse 88 to 93, it makes it clear that Allah cannot be a father to anyone in any sense. So I have saw a lot of videos, a lot of debates GodLogic had with a lot of Muslims, and it's really simple to understand, but for them it can take like a 3 or 2 straight hours straight trying to defend Jesus being a Muslim, Jesus preaching Islam, yet they quote Jesus preaching whatever teachings they choose, which doesn't align with Islamic teachings. So if in the Quran there is no such a sense Allah can be a father to anybody. There is no such a sense. That means anyone who will come out and preach that anybody, like you are son of God, you are children of God, no matter what sense, maybe just because God, Allah has created you, you are children of Allah, in that kind of sense. It doesn't matter what kind of sense. It will never work, because Allah makes it clear that He is not a son, a father to anyone. In any sense, it's an atrocious things to do, to say. The mountains can collapse. Let's read the verse. Let's read the verse so we can get the full understanding. It says from verse 88, and they say the most merciful has taken a son. You have done an atrocious thing. The heavens almost ruptured therefrom, and the earth split open, and the mountains collapse in devastation, that they attribute to the most merciful a son, and it is not appropriate for the most merciful that he should take a son. There is no one in the heavens and the earth, but that he comes to the most merciful as a servant. I think you guys, even though I'm not good in reading, but I think you can get the full picture. It says it's an atrocious thing to say that Allah has a son. And you can see what will happen. Like the mountains will collapse, the heavens rupture, the earth split open, just because you're saying that Allah has a son. So it's like it's haram. You can see even the verse 892 says it's not appropriate for the most merciful that he should take a son, and there is no one in the heavens and the earth but that he who comes to the merciful as a servant, not as their son, not as a daughter, not as the adopted son, not as a spiritual son, not as metaphorical son, not as biological son. No such a son, no such a child, no such a daughter. The only way you can come to Allah is only as a servant, according to this verse. So when Jesus is teaching, like the only true God is the Father. When Jesus says the only true God is the Father, he's not teaching Islam, because Allah is not a father to anyone in any sense, right? And Jesus, when he says he is the Son of God, he's not talking about Allah, because Allah can't have a son without a mate. You guys know that, according to chapter 6, verse 101. And he can't have any children. Nobody can come to him as a child. Nobody can come to him as a daughter or a son. And it's an appropriate thing to say, and it's an atrocious thing. The heavens, the earth can split open just to say something like that. So I think it's really basic logic and reasoning. So, but because Muslims are dishonest, they will, it would take like 1 hour straight trying to defend the basic thing, which doesn't have any complications. And I think you guys have saw that in a lot of videos of GodLogic. Muslims will try their best, will quote Jesus saying the only true God is the Father. But when GodLogic asked them, showed him the Quran where it says Allah is not a father, they will now start playing games of in that time, maybe it was right, but according to even Quran chapter 9 verse 30, even in that time it was wrong. There was no such a time it was okay to say Allah is a father. And I have saw the video when a Muslim, maybe I think it's in Pakistan, a Christian asked Dr. Zakir, when Jesus says God is the Father, do you agree? He said yes, he agreed that Jesus saying God is the Father, that's okay, because in that time it was not bad, and there is no problem with that, because God is the creator, whatever. And then the Christian asked, so Allah changed, because Allah is not a father, but you saying you have no problem Jesus calling God the Father. So God has changed, Allah has changed. In the time of Jesus, Allah was the father of Jesus. And then after that, in the time of Muhammad till now, Allah has changed. He's not a father anymore. Dr. Zakir was he was speechless. And I think that's what Muslims, they do. They go with what they want, and sometimes they reject logic just to defend their religion. And that's why I think people like to say you can't be honest and Muslim at the same time. An honest Muslim is an ex-Muslim. So thanks guys for watching. I think that for today, please, as I said before, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do that. And please hit that like button if you have enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Yeah, so take care and God bless you.